All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome into the Canes Insight podcast. Very special guest today, Markel Bell, offensive lineman for the University of Miami. And this is a special show because not only do we have one of the great players at Miami on the show today, but we're at Pop Subs here off Sunset and 87th in the heart of Glenbar. And Markel has a burger that he has debuted now, the Bell Burger. We got 3 patties here. Again, Markel, you're 6'9", 340, 350, right?
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be right if we didn't have 3 patties on here.
Yeah, we got to do it right.
So we got 3 patties. We got crispy bacon. We got caramelized onions.
Yeah.
And then we got the special Markel special sauce.
Yeah.
Right? So we're actually going to try it here
Uh-huh.
for the first time. All right, we're going to talk a little bit more about what the proceeds go to in a second. But, like, this burger's been sitting in front of me now for a couple minutes now, and I can't wait any longer.
Yeah,
So let's take a bite here.
Yeah.
Oof, the sauce coming off here. Got that bacon. Let's see. Wow. Wow. Let me tell you something. I gotta have another bite. Hold on.
Yeah.
I've had the double burger,
Yeah.
but the triple burger, wow. The triple burger did all the difference in the world. I'm telling you, I've had the double burger,
Yeah.
but I need you to tell me how this came together. Is this like your normal order?
Yeah, I just come here so frequently, and it's just like one of my favorite spots to go to. Man, I'm working with the owner Pat right now.
Yeah.
Man, he's just a good person to work with. No, he's just a good person in general, and so I would love to do some type of business with him. And so we just came up with this, and then came up with some way to just give it back to the community.
Yeah, so talk about that. Obviously, it's the Bell Burger, and it's a delicious burger. I can't wait to eat the rest of it here in a minute. But, man, bro, I have big bites. This man just ate 2 bites, and half the burger is gone. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
But back to the important stuff. The proceeds, man.
Yeah.
Boys and Girls Club of America.
Yeah, Boys and
And
Girls Club
then
of America.
you're going to be doing a back-to-school drive here at the end of summer.
Yeah.
And actually here for this community, man. So talk to me about why those causes were important to you.
Yeah, man. I just know growing up, me personally, I didn't have much like going into school. I had to go to these fundraising events. You know, they used to have free supplies for school. So I do want to do the same, be a blessing to somebody else. You know.
Yeah. And you're doing it here for this community as well. So talk to me about why Miami, South Florida has already become so important to you. Obviously been here now for a year plus, coming from Mississippi, from junior college ranks. So how has this community kind of embraced you already? As we're here, you see, a guy like Patrick and Pop Subs. The community embracing you, how has that kind of given you, the reason to give back already?
Yeah, man. I just talked. People like Pat, and that's all of the community, and not just where I'm from. Just not just black and white people. It's just everybody coming together. So loving people. Like they're warming people. They're genuine people, and so man, it just feels good to to be loved, to be cared for. So
yeah, man. And again, this is the Bell Burger. It's going to be available for a limited time here at Pop Subs. But I'm telling you, it may have to become a regular item on the menu here because that thing is delicious. Like I said, I'm going to get back into that after this interview. But let's talk a little about ball, man. Spring just finished up now. I know it's kind of like a little bit of a down period, so to speak, but you guys are still working out and all that. What are the spirits like for you guys after spring here?
Man, we just ready to get back to work. We got some guys coming back from home and everything. But yeah, we just ready to get back to work, ready to get back as a team. We got some new guys from the portal. Ready to see them guys. Ready to see Carson get around throwing the ball, man. We just ready to ball game. We just looking ahead towards August 31st. That's our main priority, but we're taking it a day at a time.
Yeah, we talked about it before. Seeing Carson starting to post those videos, the fan base getting excited. And listen, I'm sure you guys have been around him. You're starting to get an idea of the type of leader he is and all that. So what's that been like?
Yeah, man, Carson's just a cool dude. Took him a little time to get acquainted with us, but he's a cool guy, real smart guy. from what I hear around the coaching staff and everything. And we haven't got a chance to watch film with him, but I mean, as an old lineman, as an old line together, we're gonna watch film with him, and we're gonna spend even more time with him. He invited us over to his house to watch Super Bowl when it came on.
Okay.
So yeah, man, he's just a cool, genuine guy.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. And look, obviously he came from Georgia, so he
Yeah.
has some pedigree. So you guys kind of understand coming in, he's got some experience
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
And for you, man, personally, right? Like a year ago at this time, we were just talking about this. You had just gotten to Miami, a few months prior to that. And it was a big adjustment,
Yeah.
right? Culturally, different place in Mississippi and all that. How much more comfortable just do you feel, not only in the city, but like in the locker room and the facility and all that?
Yeah, man. Just coming straight from JUCO, man. It was just a big change, a big whole 180, man. Just from a physical standpoint, from a workout standpoint, from a nutrition standpoint, man, I couldn't do the same thing that I did back in Mississippi. So, I mean, it just took some time, took some development, but I mean, I'm here to say right now that I'm going in the right direction.
You can get away with some of that stuff at the JUCO level, but against some of these pass rushers that you see at this level, you gotta be really on point. So that's been the main focus for you this offseason, right? Just keeping your body right. I mean, talk to me about like your weight journey, where you're at now.
Yeah, man. During the season, I was around 350, man. Right now, I'm just focused on leaning down, just leaning all this fat into muscle.
Baby fat,
baby fat. But yeah, just doing that, man. Really, just my main focus just being in the best shape I can be, so I can play at the elite level from first to fourth quarter, even if we have any extra periods,
And then, look, obviously, there's no guarantees of who's starting and all that. But a year ago, you come into Miami. You're the new guy from JUCO. Everyone's excited about your talent, but they're saying, man, there's a lot of talent here. How's he going to get on the field? You work your way onto the field. Obviously, there were some injuries there, but you proved that you were ready to play at this level. So your mindset now, having kind of proven to yourself, I belong at this level. Talk to me about how that has kind of taken your game to the next level this
man. Just coming off of last season, man, and coming off this spring, man, I'm just real confident in myself. Real confident, and I think the guys around me has even more confidence in me as well. Just playing that position every day. I come to say to myself, I'm the guy for the job. This is my spot. So, yeah.
And with look, there's guys returning. But there's leaders who have left, like Jalen, obviously is on to the next level. So talk to me about how guys are kind of stepping up. Being one of them in that room. Zach Carpenter gone as a center, and look, the center, we understand how important that is to the communication of the room. So got a new center in there, right? There's gonna be some moving pieces, but the room as a whole. I mean, just talk about how you guys push each other, because that's to know that everyone is good enough to play, but there's only 5 spots in the field. Like, it's gotta really make you guys better day in, day out.
Yeah. So one thing Coach Mirabal, I know for certain that he was trying to emphasize this spring is us being leaders to the young guys, and then just and us being the leaders, we're holding ourselves to that standard. And so when we hold ourselves to that standard, definitely the young guys are going to follow behind, And so, man, I just been working on myself, trying to be a more vocal leader. But I'm usually a leader in my own way. I lead by example, but sometimes people don't look towards you. So now you have to speak out to them, reach out to them vocally. So, man, I'm just trying to better myself that way. And of course, we got some other leaders. I look at every starter as a leader. I look at Matthew McCoy, Ryan Rodriguez, James Barkemeyer, Nez Cooper, Francis Martin. All of us are leaders because we all have something that we can give to the young guys. So
yeah. And now the offense. Look, we're not going to get too much into like the X's and O's, obviously, but like it's going to be a different offense because Cam made things look easy last year, but. I feel like you offensive linemen obviously take pride in the run game, and people forget how dominant that run game was at times, just wearing teams down along with and short yardage, red zone, getting the first down, scoring when it was needed. So for you guys with this group, obviously Big Dame's gone. It must have been fun to block for him with the mentality that he had, but Fletch, you know what he can do. Lyle, you got Marty Brown coming in. You got Lily Humphrey. You got Pringle. So talk to me about how you feel about the running back group and what they bring to the table.
Man, I'm to the point now where I'm just doing my job. I'm just ready to do my job. I know whoever behind me gonna take care of that business, but we're the tip of the spear, and it starts with us up front. That's the number one thing I learned since I've been here, man. Just do your job and everything take care of itself.
How tough was the adjustment from the mental side of things with Coach Mirabal? Because you come here from JUCO, number one offensive tackle in the country. Like I said, you could get a lot away with a lot of things, just like even on the field, winning your reps a certain way. But knowing that this coaches here need you to be on point in terms of the plays and what you're supposed to do within the playbook, how hard of an adjustment was that for you?
I mean, I had an amazing JUCO coach, offensive line coach named Coach Les George. Well, man, just coming.
Yeah, now we're listening, Coach George. I'm not down on anything you guys did over there. Obviously, Markel came here ready because he came in a few games in. So that's not what I meant. But just we know that Coach Muir, the protection scheme stuff is he's not just asking you to do your job. You got to know what everyone else is doing on the line. So that's different.
Yeah, man. We cross train in the off season, man. We have to know, and we have to be comfortable just in case of situations. You know, you can't be too ready, too prepared. So you know, you just cross train in this off season.
I gotta see you at guard.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. That's a tough one with the right? Keeping those guys from getting underneath you there. And a couple more things here before we go, man. Just I'm interested as someone who really enjoys watching the position. What are, with your height? Obviously, we know your height and your length. We know you've got certain advantages. But what are the things that you really have to pay attention for, knowing that there's going to be guys who are going to try to beat you a different way, you know, with power, try to really play through you. So how do you, what are those challenges with that height?
Oh yeah, man. I always take the approach, man. If I get beat, it's on me. If I get beat, nothing he did, it's something that I did. So, man, just not just standing up right out of my stance. Just keeping my knees bent, man, and like my feet get stopped. I have a hard time of getting them back going. So, I mean, that's all I worry about, man. Just focusing on my craft, man, because I feel like I can't be beat.
Markel Bell, man, it was awesome seeing you develop so quickly last year. I know the Canes fans are excited to see this year. Canes fans, come out and support Markel. His Bell Burger here at Pop Subs. We'll drop the link in the description of this video as well, so you guys can come check it out. Supporting at a great cause, Boys and Girls Club of America. And then, of course, we're going to do a back-to-school drive before the school year in August. So we'll keep you guys updated with all the details of that. Markel, man, appreciate you, bro.
Nice to meet you, man.
I'm going to get back to this burger, though.
Okay.